All right, we're back. It's a Circling Back podcast. My name is Dave. I'm going to sit in the host chair today. Will is out, a little under the weather. Some are speculating the Grateful Dead flu. Brett said that earlier. Not the best line, but it's a line, and I laughed at it. Joining me in studio today, it's the aforementioned Brett Merriman.
I've never experienced the Grateful Dead flu, but if I have any Montana flu, I'm just gonna flu game, Dave.
Flu doesn't exist up there.
Dude, no, we get it. You went to Montana.
Up around Bozeman way, huh?
Yeah, it's. I don't know why we don't have the Wash Media satellite office in Bozeman, Montana. I just want to throw my hat in the ring that I would gladly head up that operation if time and resources allow.
I was going to say there's a number of reasons. Do you want to go through them right now?
Resources do not allow, unfortunately.
Okay.
But maybe one day, Brett.
Maybe one day.
How's the cost of living up Montana?
Really bad, actually.
Montana way?
Extremely expensive housing, specifically.
Really?
As one does when you're on vacation, you pop open Zillow, you see what's around, and you're looking at like 500 square foot studio apartments for $1 million.
Why would you need a
studio
studio
condos.
in your apartment unless you're doing this?
No, it's a resource intensive area. I'll put it that way. Beautiful area. Temperature maxed out in the mid 80s.
What if I wanted to buy like 4.5 acres out Yellowstone way? What's that going to set me back?
Ooh. Actually,
Probably a lot.
Probably
Yeah.
more than out Pecos way.
You're talking about the noted national park.
right. You got.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can buy land in that. In
No, I
that,
wouldn't think
natty
so.
park,
I wouldn't.
honestly.
I wouldn't think so. No.
Yeah, but
Brett would probably try to frack it.
Yeah.
dude.
Way this fucker pulls minerals.
He put
No,
big
dude, I'm all-
wind turbines on it.
Give me the air rights. You can keep your mineral rights.
You just
Dave.
want the,
I just want the air rights.
Brett's going to lay down a solar farm in
You just-
Yellowstone.
He just wants the wind. That's all he cares about.
Cool.
Not a lot of wind. There should be a lot of open land, a lot of wind, not a lot of wind turbines. I saw out there.
Wide open spaces.
It's good. It's it hurts the birds.
Is that what the migratory patterns are all
Yeah,
messed up?
and then sometimes they'll fly into it and get
They go south for the
Chopped.
winter. A lot of people don't know that.
They do. A lot of wildlife up there, though.
What was the coolest animal you saw?
I saw a wolf, Dylan.
No, you
I
didn't.
swear to God.
Is this
Two
like,
of them actually.
Is this like the time you saw Bigfoot?
No, we went to Yellowstone on Thursday. Drove in, Rachel and I.
Was it enclosed anywhere, or was it
No,
roaming
no,
free?
roaming free.
That's
it was
fucking
fucking
sick.
awesome,
what if we
dude.
did this? What if we did this in This Weekend in Fun?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I get horned up talking about that shit, Dave. You know that.
Hey, yes. Here he is, Mr. Pinky Doll himself, Dylan Shivery.
Mr. What?
Gang.
Gang.
Oh yeah. What the?
Ice cream so
That
good.
is in Randy's wheelhouse. Hopefully he hops on the mic in a little bit.
You're the one showing us as soon as we got in today.
That shit really. I don't get it.
You're on your Pinky Doll pill shit.
I don't know who that is, David. I don't know who that is.
We got in today. This really happened. We got in today, and Dylan he had
no.
the
This did
projector
not happen.
up.
Don't say it really happened if it didn't happen.
He had his computer hooked up to the TV, and he was watching. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, that's something I totally do.
Ice cream's so good.
Randy's the freak when it comes to that stuff.
You're just Mr. Gang himself, Dylan.
I am happy to be here. However, it is podcast week. It's a short week for me, actually. I'm leaving Thursday.
Why?
I'm headed down Port Aransas way.
The only
little
ferry
family
in the
trip.
south.
Little family trip.
You can drive on the beach there.
Really?
We're renting a 6-seater like golf cart, and I'm pretty pumped about it.
You're gonna drive a golf cart to Port A.
We're renting it when we get down there.
That makes a
little-
lot more sense.
Little community that we're staying in. Anyway, like I said, I'm happy to be here. I feel like it's going to be a strong week of podcasting.
Have you hit Flounder? You know Flounder's got a place down there.
He's got a
he
place?
basically lives there.
Is he going to be there?
I don't know. That's why I said, have you hit him?
I didn't hit him. No, I found out about it literally 6 seconds ago, so I haven't hit him up yet.
You just found out you're going?
I found out that he has a
Oh.
spot down there.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, there is a ferry,
Literally
Which-
the only one in the south.
which I had to learn you guys on that there's a ferry down there, and I've taken it many times.
Really? So
Yeah.
you drive,
Felt like-
drive to Corp and then hit the ferry?
Ferry time.
I've taken the ferry
Sure you have, David.
number of times actually.
Never been.
Yeah.
It's a cool spot on the Texas coast.
You sure you're not like
Very
going a little farther
controversial.
south to like South Padre?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is a
Okay.
family trip,
No,
man.
Oh,
that,
okay.
that Dylan
Take-
trip isn't until March.
I'm taking the homie. Actually, as we all know, Dave, spring break is for GDIs, so I don't attend stuff like that.
Gang.
Is spring break even like a thing anymore? Are people still going to South Padre?
You got to think there's still a spring break.
I know, like,
did millennials kill spring break?
Did COVID
My
kill?
latest
like,
for Vice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't work for a frat blog anymore, so I don't really pay attention. But
Right,
I assume.
I can't tell you that COVID did kill millions of people. So
Wow.
go ahead and make your jokes.
No, I just was wondering about spring break. I feel like we've kind of moved on past like the PCB South Padre era, along with like frat humor in general.
Yes.
Dang.
Will's gonna come back in tomorrow and be so upset at what's happened. No, Will is under the weather. He's got potentially like the one thing you can't really podcast with. Obviously, if you lose your voice, that's the most important. But the ear thing throws off your equilibrium. You don't want to be. You can't do that. You just can't.
Poor fella.
Poor guy.
Fella.
It's tough. Like Will has the ear thing. That's a non-podcast injury. Randy comes in with no voice. Like you can't pod with no voice.
Came in thick as hell though.
Yeah, he
Okay.
floated the river again. This dude can't stop floating.
He didn't have a voice. He lost it.
He doesn't sound as shitty as he normally does.
He sounds okay.
It doesn't sound like he'd been eating rocks all weekend, chewing on gravel.
He does that a lot.
Maybe we'll hear from him this weekend and fun. Hey, do us a fave. Check us out on Patreon. You guys are familiar with this. You're both patrons, right?
I am. Yeah.
What are we doing? What's tomorrow? We doing touching base tomorrow?
What are we doing? Yeah, we're doing touching base tomorrow. Have your conspiracy theory ready, David.
Ooh, how do you know it's not already ready? It's ready.
Mine's not ready. If you'll have a good one for me, hit me up. Holler at your
Why don't
boy.
you just go find one yourself?
I do that all the time. I'm sick of it. I want someone to send me a good one that I don't know
Okay,
about yet.
send them your paycheck. Send them your paycheck for tomorrow. Your pay stub.
I'm not going to do that.
Check us out on Patreon. That banter, you're going to get that tomorrow.
If you subscribe to our Patreon for a year, we'll release Dylan's W-2.
It's not happening.
Say how much we just block stuff out or tax returns.
Yeah, we'll block out the social security number.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. Okay. We'll think about it.
You can try a 14-day patron trial. You can be a patron for 14 days for free is what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Give us a 14-day chance to earn your business. If you don't like us after that, no harm, no foul. Cut us loose.
If you don't like us, then I don't understand like what you're doing here because our Patreon content's phenomenal. And in fact, the last 3 weeks, it has been quite phenomenal.
Reach out to
Some
me.
of the best we've ever done.
I will write you a letter explaining why you're completely blowing it.
I've gotten a few of those letters in my day.
David.
We also do listener voicemails. We record those. Guess what? Now we record those on Wednesday afternoon. New schedule alert.
Whoa, did we do those? Did we do that last week?
We did.
How'd it go?
I think it went well.
So we had the Thursday kind of an open day on the schedule.
It was
Yeah,
a
it
fire
was-
episode.
It was a great Thursday. We just kind of came in and what did we even do? Did some memes,
Man, see the
newsletter
thing,
talk.
they're Friday voicemails that we release on Thursday that we record on Wednesday.
Right.
No one is doing that.
You don't
I can
see that.
promise
I
you
think
that.
that's probably the most evolved iteration it can even be. I don't think there's even a Tuesday option unless we think about it Tuesday.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate if we did. I wish I had the capacity to do like 3 pods in a day and be like, it's not sustainable.
I don't
But
know.
I would like to have more free days.
the folks out there who think podcasting is weak. We're lib cuck, we're not working hard, etc. Try doing 3 pods in a day. There's a level of mental exhaustion there from being on for 3+ hours.
Yes.
Dang,
There
yes.
is. That's facts.
Ice cream's so good.
God. No, that is three in a day is pretty full. That's a thick day of podcasting. But
What
I'm
ti-
more interested in like a thick head of hair, Dylan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing. You don't have to choose between better hair growth and your health. You don't at all because there's a holistic solution for men that promotes both healthier hair and whole body wellness. Of course, I'm talking about Nutrafol, the official sponsor this week of recapping this weekend in fun. Get ahead of thinning hair with Nutrafol's whole body approach to hair growth. No drugs, no compromises. Dylan, you've been using it.
Yeah, I have. I love Nutrafol. It has made my hair noticeably thicker, Also, just makes me feel overall better.
That makes a lot of sense, as it's the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement, clinically shown to improve your hair growth, thickness, and visible scalp coverage. Nutrafol's hair growth nutraceuticals go beyond genetics to target the root causes of thinning, including stress, hormones, nutrition, metabolism, aging, and lifestyle through whole body health. Physician formulated using natural medical grade ingredients. Nutrafol's drug-free patented technology provides consistent, reliable results without compromising your sexual health. Important.
Facts.
In a clinical study, men showed progressive improvement in hair growth and thickness after 3 and 6 months. Nutrafol is also trusted and recommended by more than 3,000 top doctors, including my own dermatologist. I walk into the clinic, boom, there's Nutrafol. Brett, have you just been like using the fuck out of Nutrafol? Because your hair right now, the way it's coming out of the back of that cap is so thick and so impressive.
Yeah, thank you. I've dabbled with Nutrafol for a long time, actually, since they've been a sponsor, which has been about a 2-year process now. Shouts to Nutrafol. But yeah,
It's paying dividends.
it's coming in nicely. The lettuce, if you will.
Good lettuce. You can go thicker, healthier hair, and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code CIRCLING to save $10 off your first month subscription. This offer is only available to U.S. customers for a limited time, plus free shipping on every order. Get $10 off at Nutrafol.com. That's spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code CIRCLING. Dylan, care to share your weekend?
Yeah, I'll get mine out of the way here. I had a pretty nice but low-key weekend. Parks and I went and saw the new Mission Impossible on Friday.
You could kick off with Thursday, too, if you want, since we haven't talked about
That's
it.
true. Thursday,
You saw Sound of Freedom?
Will, Dave, and I, we did an Italian dinner.
Oh,
We went
hell
to
yeah.
Sammy's.
Dude, that's cool. Thanks for the invite to that.
You were in Montana.
You're in Montana, many
That's
miles
fair.
away.
That's fair.
You saw a wolf.
Had a lot of fun. That place is a lot of fun. It's a cool vibe. I'm still extremely underwhelmed by the food. Extremely. I can't say it
Wow.
enough. I got lasagna and it was like a 6 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10. I don't get it. I don't get why everyone loves the food there so much. But it is a fun spot, and I don't regret going because I had a great time. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way. And then Friday, Mission Impossible. It was sick.
It sounds like
Very
that's
sick.
going to be a movie I'd go see. Did
That-
you guys get
Tom
tanked
Cruise,
at
man.
Sammy's, or was it just like a dinner and a drink and then wrap it up?
I
think-
had 2 martinis. We had a bottle of wine, and then
Right.
we capped it off with the limoncello.
Oh, okay. So there was some. You weren't sober leaving that restaurant,
No.
we
Ubered.
Ubered.
okay?
Yeah,
And then you hit green light after, right?
no. Then I hit the
No.
bed after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy went home.
I think I started with a glass of wine, then we got a bottle, and then we did the limoncello. And I think all in all, I did almost a bottle of wine myself,
Yeah. Dave he doesn't mix drinks on weekdays.
except for the limoncello.
Yeah,
That's it.
but we kind of forced that on him.
Yeah,
But it does have a grappa in it, so it does kind of count.
I was doing grappa straight last week.
In Montana?
Yeah, it's not good.
Hey guys, they're still on my weekend.
What'd you do Friday? How was the movie? How was the movie?
The movie was great. Saturday,
Yes.
Saturday, I met up with some friends at Black Sheep Lodge. Had a few beers. That was a good time.
Whoa.
Sunday, family day. Went to
Whoa,
the
are you
pool.
saying you had beers with the boys?
Went to the pool, grilled out a little bit.
Was it you and the boys?
What'd
It
you
was.
grill?
Fajitas. That's
Oh.
not anything too crazy.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Beers with the
Okay.
boys and some Taz?
Yeah, it was a good weekend, man. Good weekend. All right, tell me about Montana. Tell me about that fucking.
Hold on, I'm not done
No,
with
just-
your weekend. I want to drill into it a little bit more.
The looks on y'all's faces when I talked down on Sammy's was palpable.
It's just I don't.
No,
It's just I don't have the same experience, so that's
I'm-
okay.
I don't get it.
I'm more surprised because I feel like
The appetizers were fantastic. I should
Always
I
are.
should say that.
Always
the
are.
antipasti.
They were fantastic. The lasagna.
I don't like.
It was a bad order. I'll
Maybe.
say it.
I don't
It's a
know.
family style order. They put down,
It's lasagna though, Dave. I mean,
but do you know how
how
they
do you not
serve
do?
it?
How do you not have a good lasagna if you're an Italian place?
I didn't try it, so I can't speak to it.
I feel like Dave, you order like cuts of meat at Italian restaurants.
Parts of
I need
the
a protein.
pasta were like chewy and crunchy at the same time, and not enough meat.
So you're saying
It was just bad, man.
you're saying that you didn't care For the juxtaposition?
It wasn't even juxtaposed. It was just they just missed, man.
Oh, because you
It was
got
a
to
miss.
I'm looking at your order, and there's
I even asked Will. I said, "How's the lasagna?" He said, "It's really, really good. Get it." So maybe this is Will's fault.
Have you ever had lasagna before?
Yeah, big lasagna guy. I love lasagna. Eating Garfield, man.
I'm just gonna say it right now. There's
It's true.
7 to 8 pastas I would get ahead of the lasagna. On this
He
one.
bricked his order.
I don't care
Well,
what
just-
I don't
let's
care
talk
what you
about it.
I don't care what you wanted. I ordered what I wanted. You can't do lasagna good, then you're not you. I can't take you seriously.
Wow.
It's a staple of Italian cuisine.
Okay,
Sure.
okay, that's fine. You know the mod sticks with the basil ranch?
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, those are
They're great.
The mott sticks, dude. You're not going to find a better mott stick. Oof.
I have to agree.
Motts,
I have to agree.
Dylan, if you get the prosciutto.
What'd you do with fajitas? Beef and chicken?
Just chick.
Okay.
You could say chicken.
I got the chicky chick.
There
That's
you
fine.
go. You've
That's
added
fine.
syllables.
Yeah, still hadn't said chicken yet.
It's the opposite.
Tell me about the fucking wolf, Brett.
I don't do. Dave, you want to go quick?
No.
Because I was gonna do this like weekend fun.
Oh, what do you don't think I did shit over the weekend? You
No,
think I
I'm-
just
I'm
stayed
wa-
home
I'm
Saturday
wa-
and Sunday? Because you're right. I didn't do fucking shit, man.
Really?
Dylan, yeah. I mean, I ordered chicken. I had chicken piccata.
I did try it, and it was really good.
Was it?
That
Fire?
was the best version of that I've
was
had
good.
there. It was phenomenal.
Credit
I
where
wish
credit's due.
y'all would have. I wish we'd have ordered better, and y'all could have had more.
Were you doing like you were watching the Barbasol all Saturday, Sunday? Was that you said that in the group text?
No, I don't. What did? I mean, Saturday was like really just not do anything.
You
day.
recharged the batteries.
Just hang out with the kid.
I'm sure the weather was great.
It sucks, dude.
Yeah.
It truly sucks. Oh, I did do something really fun. I went to the store. You guys done this? Went grocery shopping. It was cool. Picked up a couple items. Yeah, that's it. Brett, what'd you do?
Yeah. So we got to Montana Saturday after to get to Bozeman. Allegiant weirdly flies direct there. Shouts to our boys of the South Terminal.
We
But
get shit on whenever we talk about flying Spirit or Allegiant to Montana. or
I've
wherever.
had nothing but pleasant experiences
But
on
I
Allegiant.
don't mind it at all.
Did I see a headline recently that they're shutting that terminal down?
Well, they're creating a new one like that. They're doing. We're gonna have 2 connected terminals now in Austin.
And
Is it
it's
gonna be a
it's
monorail?
no
There'll
longer
be like a tram or a walk bridge or
it's
whatever.
no longer going to be privatized, from what I understand. It's private.
Yeah, it's currently owned by like the South Terminal LLC, who the city
A
of Austin
sketch.
bought the South Terminal from. They're
Sounds
gonna
like a
knock it
shell
down.
company.
It is.
I'd
Yeah,
like to
I
see
think
who
it's
the managing members are.
$80 million was the deal.
Okay.
Does that seem cheap for a fucking airport terminal in Austin?
You want to buy an airport?
No, I'm just saying 80 million.
already bought
seems
a zoo.
low.
I think they kind of the
Yeah.
Austin city of Austin owns the land though, so I think they like bought them out of their ground lease.
Okay, so were you looking into maybe getting some of the minerals?
Dave, I want the air rights, which probably are more expensive at an airport, I would assume.
Okay.
Anyway, flight goes to Salt Lake, delayed, so we miss our connection. Have to crash in Salt Lake. But the point of this is Delta is the best airline, far and away. Flight taken care of, hotel voucher done in about 30 seconds. Get an email, free hotel room, free Uber, or free Lyft, actually, excuse me, to and from the airport. All done through like the app. Simple as can be. Just wanted to give them a shout. Now, it happened both legs of our trip, so I'm like a little frustrated by that. They also told us on the way home, hey, we're going to do an engine test before we board.
Love that.
So he said, yeah, there's a vibration coming in from Salt Lake. We got to do an engine test before we take off.
Did you pass?
Well, yeah, they pulled back from the gate, went down, did like a fake takeoff, and came back. They said, yep, everything seems okay. So we'll let you on the plane now.
So somebody was picking up bad vibration.
They did a dry run.
They did a dry run, which I wasn't super thrilled about because I'm like, well, what if we did take off and then 30 seconds in that happens again? So yeah, there's some complaints, but anyway,
This is Delta.
this is Delta.
So wait, you said Allegiant at first.
I didn't realize there was any direct flights from Austin to Bozeman and vice versa. Allegiant does it.
Okay.
They fly Bozeman direct from Austin. And
Okay.
South Termi.
All right, cool.
Anyway,
You got there in one piece.
get there Sunday, big day, whitewater rafted in the morning. Now, traditionally,
First day?
this would be the second day there. First
Okay.
full day there.
Got it.
Get there. I have knocked whitewater rafting in the past, I believe, on this very podcast.
Oh, it's fun, man.
Turns out it's fun. It's fun. I don't want to do it every day. I'm good for like once a trip. I don't want to do the 8-day trip necessarily, where people like whitewater raft the Grand Canyon.
We could go do the Devil's River. Big Ben.
Oh yeah, is that? I thought you were making a joke.
No, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I don't want to do the camp, like sit on the beach and camp and stuff like that, and then get back at it. But one day was fun. Did some class 4s, Dave,
Okay.
on the Yellowstone River.
Tell
Excuse
me-
me, the Gallatin River, one of the two.
How was your guide? That's the real
God
question.
was great. Shouts to Will.
Was it everything you thought he'd be?
Yeah, he was a crunchy college kid who
Fuck yeah.
just made the way. He's like, man, I didn't want to do. I did an office job for a summer, hated it, so I came to Montana to river guide.
I don't even have a phone, man.
That's the way to do it.
He was
no,
sick.
you have to have a phone.
And then
but-
Dave, in the winter, he's like, I was a ski instructor last year, but this winter, I'm going down to Ecuador. I'm guiding rivers in Ecuador.
That's
Like,
sick.
fucking awesome. I don't know. How do you even like? Is there like a job? Is there an Indeed for that?
Yeah.
How do you get hooked up with the Ecuadorian
Zip recruiter.
Yeah,
You got to put your
but it's
probably
like
link-
it's like a life jacket zip.
yeah. No. Okay. He found some connects on LinkedIn.
I didn't see any posts about the whitewater rafting. I just saw that your girlfriend was getting bread.
Was that what?
You got that bread?
What do you mean bread?
Y'all picked up bread from some
Oh,
bread
dude,
shop.
shouts to
So
Wild.
that's what you included and not the whitewater rafting.
I
in your
got the
story.
pics. I got the pics actually right here.
Okay.
If you want to check them out.
No, I'm good, man.
You sure? I got the whitewater.
Just put it
photos.
on the ground.
Yeah, I will. Anyway, that afternoon, go golfing. Shouts to Cottonwood Hills. Broke 80, Dave.
Get out of here.
Broke 80 with a set of they had the brand new Paradigms, Callaway.
Not even your clubs?
Not even my clubs. They were beautiful. I mean, they're
you-
brand.
Are
Are you
new
about to
clubs.
get some new sticks? Is that what you're saying?
I almost inquired about purchasing them.
So does it count if they weren't your clubs, Dylan?
I don't know.
How many breakfast balls? Be real here.
No, none. I didn't
How
breakfast
many
ball.
mollies?
I don't think. I mean,
I don't
like a
think.
very legit 78 for your boy.
I know I'm being
Because
a jerk.
it wouldn't have been a 78 at Barton Creek. They're fairly wide open spaces.
Wide open spaces.
So a couple might have been pushed off the tee, played
hate
from
it here.
very forgiving
It's
rough.
okay.
and-
It's
yeah.
okay. You don't have to. You can leave those details out.
No, it's what happens.
78 to 78, dog.
Chipped in a flop shot for birdie. Have witnesses.
I feel like all of your chips are flop shots.
I opened.
You
the fa-
open the
Dave, I
stance
opened
and open the face.
wide up.
He's a floppy shot fuck.
Take that.
You know, like
Yeah.
the floppy hair fuck thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So golfing was great. That was I'm gonna have to shouts to Callaway Paradigm irons. Gonna pick a couple of those up. I was flying everything like, man, getting another 10 yards on these shots. They're great irons.
Okay.
78 putted really well.
Did you wear your knockoff Chacos on the river?
My knockoff chakras. I absolutely wore my. No, actually, I didn't. I had them on, but the water was too cold. So they're like, you should put the booties on.
The
And
booties
they
are a little bit defeating, but they're necessary.
They were necessary.
Did
There
you
wasn't
did you get in the river?
I did. He
That's
said, "This is if you're gonna get in. This is your like little swimming hole area to do it." So bailed off the back and ended up doing it wrong because I got caught up in the current.
Oh no.
And so I started going down. They're like, "Yeah, put your feet up. You weren't supposed to do that. Swim to the right. Swim to the right." And then I started like bouncing on the rocks, and I was like, "Oh, I see how this could go bad quickly."
Really?
Yeah, it was not good. Not good.
It's whitewater rafting sneaky. There are some spots where you could see how you could fall out very easily, and I'm sure people fall out all the time.
Yeah, we had the whole like fallout, then grab your friend who grabs their friend. You
Pick them up, you grab them by the vest,
Yeah.
you dunk them down and pull them up. Did you do the thing where they kind of get into a spot and kind of post up by a rock, and you get on the front and ride it like a bull,
I did not do
and you
that.
go up and down? That's a fun thing to do.
We had to practice getting down. If the guide thinks it's too dangerous, everybody hops in the boat and like
Ooh.
gets your arms and legs in.
Did you ever encounter that?
Nope. The class 4 we did conquered it. Guy said one of the best lines of the year.
Oh,
You see.
Dylan.
Dude, no.
Let's hit it.
Come on.
No, man. And then Montana was good. We went a lot of good food. We were kind of whole squad was sort of remote working Monday through Wednesday, so it was kind of low key.
Oh, were you?
I was on.
Dude,
I was
he
online.
dialed in.
I was online.
You were just out buying bread.
I did, man. Wild crumb bread, best croissant I've ever had, Dave. Also saw Kitch there.
T Kitch?
Yeah.
Did you get any
T.
pics
Kitch.
with him?
No, we just had just little two ships in the night kind of thing. But he was there. Resident of Bozeman now. And then we went to Yellowstone. Thursday morning, we got up at 4 because apparently if you want to see the wildlife, sunrise is the time to do it.
Yeah, that's when the action happens.
So we are our plan going, and we're like, oh, we'll get there like 8:30. No, that's rookie stuff. So we get up. Bozeman to Yellowstone's about an hour and a half, and then to the Lamar Valley is about another hour.
Yeah.
And that's where the wolves are.
Yes,
Dave.
yes, yes.
That's a lot.
So
What'd you see? A gray wolf?
saw a couple gray wolves. So here's what happened. We go in, we drive, we get to the Lamar Valley spot. We're super early. There's nobody in the park. It's awesome. It's 40 degrees outside. It's incredible. Sun comes up. It's beautiful. And then we drive the Lamar Valley, and then we're like, all right, we saw, you see bison pretty much immediately. And
Did you get out and take a close-up photo?
No, the locals say don't stop at the first bison, Dave.
Okay,
That's how traffic jam starts. I had a bison jam where you have to wait for them to cross the road. They don't give a
Been
fuck
there.
about you, man.
No.
It's a big animal, David.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we drive the Lamar Valley. Pretty cool. It's really beautiful scenery. Then the sun's about to like kind of peek over the hills. We double back, and then we see the van. It says Yellowstone Wolf Tracker on it.
Ooh.
Local knowledge says if you see the van, stick by their side.
It's like you follow the storm chaser.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
follow
if
the
you wanna
storm.
s- If you want to see a tornado.
Don't try to find them yourself. Follow the storm chaser.
Okay.
So they pull up into this like kind of pull out area, and we pull into. And the guy starts, he's guiding this family, and he starts setting up all these like the scopes, tripod scopes. And we're seeing there's bison everywhere. There's pronghorn. There are really cool, birds and squirrels, but we're not seeing any like the big ticket items yet. Moose, bears, and elk, Sasquatch,
No
etc.
squatch, yeah.
So we're sitting on this log, just kind of scanning. We didn't bring binoculars. That's a rookie mistake. It turns out when wildlife is like 2.5 miles away from you, you can't really see it.
Did you zoom in with your cell phone?
No, I didn't do that. But so this guy starts saying, he's like, yeah, there's wolves coming. They
Wow.
they have a radio collar on one of them. They've had sightings all morning.
Oh, so they're like actually tracking them like via collar.
They can. This guy was just like they had seen him, and apparently it's like a well-known path, kind of going through the Lamar Valley. They're just trotting along. So eventually, you start seeing these like two white flashes in the distance. Like they're specks, and the guy goes, "Yeah, that's them." And he goes, "Hey, this scope is open. Just come snag it for the morning." So he gave us one of these like high-powered hunting scope based things. And of course, you look in, see these two little wolves trotting along, two gray wolves. Unbelievable. And
That's
they're not hunting there's like a bison herd and prawn. They're just cruising.
Yeah.
Cool animal, man.
Yeah. And apparently there was a black wolf too. Did not see that one.
Did you cry?
Could not find him. No, I didn't cry, but I got like kind of the lump in your throat, little like, wow, that is an animal that I've never seen in the wild before.
Were you on mushrooms?
Nope. I was not on mushrooms.
Did you think about doing mushrooms?
7
at
in the
Yellowstone?
morning on Thursday.
That does sound sick. Now that we're really talking about it,
If I
mushrooms
had-
at Yellowstone.
If I had mushrooms, I would have done them. I didn't have any though.
Yeah,
So seeing a couple wolves was really, really spectacular.
it's cool, man.
Way back, saw a black bear mom and her two cubs cross the road
Ooh, that's cute.
right in front of us. They were cute as fuck, Dave.
Yeah, I follow an Instagram account called Tourons of Yellowstone,
Mhm.
and they just post videos of people getting way too close to the wildlife,
Yeah.
just to get photos.
Mhm.
And I was wondering if you saw any of that, because people don't understand that the bison, is an animal that will absolutely destroy you.
Yeah,
and
they'll
it's
wreck your
way
shit.
faster than you think it is.
They have the biggest head I've ever seen on an animal.
Huge head.
I mean, just gigantic.
Hold on, Dylan. What's up, man?
I'm
You've been kind of quiet over
I'm just
there.
surprised you didn't take it to a pervy place. I was just waiting for it and you didn't do it. But
All
that's
right.
cool, man.
Thanks
Hey,
for that.
Hey, maybe you're growing up, Dave. That's great.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to get you in here.
Anyway, the wildlife was sick. Spent some time in Yellowstone. Spent some time in the Paradise Valley after Yellowstone. Shouts to John Mayer.
Tell me what that is.
That is the valley, basically from Livingston, Montana, down to Gardner, Montana. The road of which you drive to get to the Yellowstone north entrance, Yellowstone National Park. And the Paradise Valley is where probably I had the best meal, best view, all in one. Shouts to the Sage Lodge.
Give me the meal.
Shrimp scampi, Dave.
You didn't go lasagna?
They didn't have that on the menu, but
Oh my god!
I went
big
shrimp
miss.
scampi on Thursday night.
Scampy.
It was delightful. It was farm to table everything, homemade pasta, sun-dried tomatoes, and a garlic white wine sauce.
Shrimp don't live on farms.
Yes.
Well,
Need you to drill into that a little bit.
They're in the ocean.
I don't know if the shrimp
Ocean to
farm.
table.
Well, that sounds delightful. Not
was
what I was
fantastic.
thinking. I was thinking you'd have something much more gamey.
I had a lot of bison meatballs,
Heavy in B vitamins.
Yep, a lot of bison steak,
Mm.
bison tartare.
It's a lean
Elk
beef,
tartare.
huh?
Yeah, extremely. A
Yeah.
little gamey on it, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just an all around awesome week
Cool shit,
up in
man.
Montana.
All right,
Sounds like you had a
Randy.
Good one.
Who had the coolest weekend? Go ahead, bud.
Dylan.
That's fucking raw. That's raw.
Hey, Randy, you floated the river. Is that fun?
Yeah, Friday went two-stepping at Mavericks.
Yeah, I
and
was asking about the
Whoa.
river.
And then we went to San Marcos and floated the river.
Did you end up going to the square?
Did end up going to the square. Only went to one
Hey.
place though, so I didn't get to really see it.
What
go to the-
place?
The Merc, I think it's called MERC.
The Merkin?
Apparently, I think Shaquille O'Neal's son was DJing there. It was pretty fun. It was
Oh, wow.
fun.
What a big
Wow.
get.
Yeah.
Shaq's son.
Why didn't you go to the Parrot?
I don't know, because I was with a group of people. I should have gone and then I think I passed out in my pool for like 3 hours. It was great. Well, I also
Wait,
lost
Kendall
air,
Roy?
You
I
did
lost
Kendall
air
Roy's son?
conditioning, so I had to wait for that to get fixed. So that's why I just chilled at the pool.
Why didn't you do a content series like when you lose power in the winter and
Because I was completely
Oh, that's
just
tough.
exhausted from the weekend, and then just being 86 in my apartment
Oh.
wasn't great.
Dude, if that ever happens again,
Ugh.
call me. You can come hang out in my garage.
We'll do.
You
Want
draw
some
out
beers?
inside.
Yeah.
I am back in on beer with lime.
Oh,
wait a second,
Oh,
wait a second, wait a second,
caviar.
wait, that's huge.
That's
news.
big. Well, thank you, Randy.
very cool, Randy.
Brett, that was a fun trip, man.
Man,
Looked great.
Thank you. That was exciting. Bozeman, hot on the. Dave's a Montana guy. as
A
we
whitefish
know.
guy, but I'm not opposed to Bose.
Yeah, Bose Angeles they call it.
Fucking, yeah.
It's kind of sick, dude.
Yeah. Bose and toes, Dylan.
Dylan, we'll get you up into Yelly, dude. It's
I want to go. I want to go to Montana. It looks unreal. Never been.
God, you know what looks unreal? All the every plate I recently got.
You talking about the food from every plate?
Are you looking to budget your food expenses this summer? Get more bang for your bite with America's best value meal kit. Every plate is 25% cheaper than grocery shopping with no hidden fees, so you can count on great value week after week. Plus, only pay for what you need with pre-portioned ingredients. Stay cool this summer with oven-free meals. Every plate's easy, no oven dinner recipes. Enjoy satisfying, flavorful options like linguine with burst tomato and kale. You ever had the burst tomato?
No, it sounds great.
Pah, just pops, baby. Cantina-style shrimp, taco bar. Now you're speaking my language.
Micah's ears just perked up.
We used to have a producer who produced next to a taco bar. And beef banh mi bowls that you can whip up after a long summer day. No oven required. That's nice because I don't know about y'all, but my home will often heat up about between 5 and 6 just because where the sun is and where like the half moon windows are. I don't like turning on the oven because I feel like it heats everything up about 8 degrees in that home. So having this option of an oven-free meal is very, very nice. Get more out of your cooking with Big Batch Faves. Every plate selection of hearty meals, perfect for any big gatherings you're hosting this summer. Think satisfying, filling dishes like Tex-Mex black bean chili and beef bolognese. At double the serving size so you can cook once, eat twice, and enjoy more for less. Make the sustainable choice this July. Every Plate offsets 100% of their delivery emissions, and their meals have a 31% lower carbon footprint on average than supermarket meals of the same portion. Plus, nearly all packaging material are curbside, recyclable in most areas in the United States. So check that out. Choose Every Plate over takeout to save money while still enjoying a quick, satisfying meal. Their meals are 50% cheaper than your average fast casual meal. They're the easiest way to eat affordably. Put the money you save towards making fun summer plans. Maybe a trip to Yellowstone. Maybe a trip to Salt Lake. There's so many trips that you could take with the money you'll save. You can count on Every Plate to make meal times easier without compromising on quality. Every Plate recipes include the highest quality ingredients, including the sustainably sourced seafood that meets the Monterey Bay Aquarium seafood rankings, so you know your meals will be fresh and flavorful. You ever heard of that? Monterey Bay Aquarium seafood rankings?
I haven't.
I only make my scampi with that.
Right.
Has to meet that. Planning for a jam-packed July, get Every Plate to take back your time with fewer trips to the grocery store and meals ready in 6 simple steps. They plan the meals and deliver pre-portioned ingredients right to your door so you can spend less time in your kitchen and more time in the sunshine. Check out Every Plate. Find out what sets Every Plate apart. There's a lot of meal kits out there you could choose, but Every Plate, they've got the oven-free stuff. They've got the high-quality ingredients. We're big fans. Get $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com/podcast and entering code 49STEAM. That's the number 4 and the number 9 STEAM. Okay, get started with Every Plate for just $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com/podcast and use code 49STEAM. That's up to a $110 value every plate. New segment alert.
Let's talk old guys. New segment alert.
It's Old Guy of the Week.
We have a new segment.
Where do we start? I want to start with Him Beam.
Oh, okay. Okay. Who is Him Beam, Dave?
Veteran celebrating on 104th birthday credits these 2 beverages for his longevity.
Oh, let me guess.
Go ahead.
Water and whole milk.
Brett.
Let's go with vitamin B from Bison and carbonated water.
A vitamin B beverage?
What are you talking about?
No, you guys were close. It's actually Jim Beam and Jack Daniels.
Oh, okay. So he just gets drunk all the time, and that's his secret to longevity.
Arthur Walters Jr. has a lot to smile about, Dylan. He just celebrated his 104th birthday. He brags that he's gotten this far without taking any medication. I'd like to challenge that claim. You tell me he doesn't take medication.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Come on.
It's irresponsible to tell people that.
All right. I can read his quote here. He has a big sense of humor, it says. People always ask, what do you attribute it to? And I always say, I have 2 good friends, Jim Beam and Jack Daniels.
Wow.
This fucker drinks.
At 104 years old, you got to think that it's not because of the liquor. It's a long life. Probably blessed with good genetics. Probably has a strong ticker in there. The heart just keeps pumping, you know?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he probably eats healthy. He's a thin guy.
He doesn't put off eats healthy vibes, but he is 104.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, I mean, he also says, I recently told my wife I ain't drinking anymore, but I ain't drinking any less.
Wow. I don't see that in this article.
When he was 22, Walters had his pilot's license, Brett, and enlisted in the Air Force. Very cool.
That's kind of sick.
22, man.
Why? Okay. Anytime one of these stories comes out, and it's every single time, there's always like, here's the secret to his or her longevity. And it's always something like alcohol or just eating something really unhealthy or smoking cigarettes nonstop or cigars. It's like, why not like share some actual wisdom with the people? They always take to this place.
The news media, the mainstream media is a reflection of us, and we don't care. We don't want to hear that he eats smoothies every day.
Yeah,
or goes to Soup Peddler 4 times a week.
Yeah,
we don't want to hear that.
He does pressed kale juice every day.
We want to hear that he's doing some crazy shit that makes us feel better. Like, oh, dude, I too drink heavily.
It's like, oh, I should just keep drinking a lot, and I'll live to be as old as this old bag of bones. And he is an old bag of bones.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man.
Although he's missing a few from his mouth.
Hey, Jim. Okay.
No, he's smiling really big, and you can see like right. No, I'm not trying to be insensitive.
Jim Beam and Jack Daniels, man.
He's doing. This is his Joe Biden.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is
Somebody
that a new,
pointed out it
thing?
kind of sounds like Tommy Chong.
Oh,
Hey man. He sounds like a.
yeah. Hey, man.
You sound like a deadhead from.
I gave Will
70s.
the flu, man. I gave Will the dead flu.
You did?
Yeah.
Were you at the concert too, Joe?
We shared a.
Shared a bong.
Yeah.
Shared a little one hitter. Maybe Will got the flu from sharing a one hitter with like Shido or Bill Walton or something like that.
Bill
Ooh,
Walton
that's a
was
good
there.
story if you
Yeah.
get sick with Bill Walton. Although he's very old. Not 104, but he's an old man.
You know how he got to be so old?
Let me guess, drinking heavily?
He drinks bleach and smokes cigarettes every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy.
Wasn't that a COVID cure or something like that?
He eats Twinkies.
No one's eating Twinkies anymore.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Hostess stock has to be just
Twinkies are so good. It's been a minute, but they're so good.
You think?
Ooh, zebra cakes are better though.
Are they goated?
Zebra cakes are so freaking good.
You seen any zebras in Yellowstone?
No zebras.
Wrong part of the world, I think, David.
You telling me there's not one that's made its way up there?
I don't
fucking
think-
around.
How's it gonna get there?
I don't think they're reintroducing zebras into the wild of Yellowstone. Honestly,
You see what happened when they reintroduced wolves?
They're not equipped
Trophic
for that-
Cascade,
for that
Dave.
cold weather.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, wolves started eating more. Just preying on the old and sick deer populations and elk populations.
Yeah.
So Dylan, obviously, what happens is then less vegetation was taken by the old and sick deer, so the vegetation grew along the rivers, and beavers could have more access to food, and the rivers returned, wildlife returned. It's a trophic cascade. Take a look.
I'm probably not going to.
All right.
But thank you.
Hostess stock, last
Vegetation,
5
Dylan.
years,
Doing okay.
pretty good. Pretty good. Their ticker is Twink, Dave. TWNK.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
I might have to sprinkle a little.
Man. All right. Well, good. Glad they're doing well. I'm sure they're putting out quality products that in no way will hurt us
Right.
long term.
That's my secret to my health.
All right. That's old guy number one. Shout out to Arthur Walter. Great mustache. Oh, my God.
He kind of looks like 104-year-old you, Dave.
No, this guy's got a full head of hair. He's on his Nutrafol grind. That's cool.
Okay.
My secret is, hey, man. I can't fucking do
That's
Joe
an
Biden.
impressive head of hair for 104, man.
My
It
secret's
is.
Nutrafol and just drinking.
I don't think we can say
Drinking
that.
heavily.
We can't say that legally.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sorry.
No, we're fine.
That's not where it's out of the
They stopped
read. No,
listening.
it's part of the show.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It's fine.
What's up with this second old guy, Dave? Who's he?
Randy. Hit me, Randy, one more time.
Hit me, Randy.
It's Gary.
Wow.
By the way,
Your new golden bachelor.
I've always thought that Gerry
I did
was
too.
an alternate spelling of Jerry, and I'm pretty sure it is.
It
I
is.
was trending Jerry until we watched the Good Morning America video.
And they could have been wrong, so we don't know. He might
Probably
actually
not.
be a
It's
Jerry.
the network that I feel like they would have cleared the
People
how to
fuck
say his
up.
name.
People fuck up.
Michael
Dave.
Strahan?
I think of when I think of Jerry with a G, it's Jerry McNamara. G Mac.
Mm.
Go Orange.
So Jerry Turner is the new Golden Bachelor.
I gotta say,
So if you haven't been paying attention to the Bachelor franchise, their stock is absolutely tanking because the show stinks.
yeah, we've shorted it.
So they're trying to do anything they can to get new new viewers, and this is their latest bag of tricks. And we'll see how it goes. Jerry, however, is a fox. He's a good-looking older man.
Great looking. He's 71.
This guy looks great for 71.
If you told me 58, I'd believe it.
My dad is 71. So he's my dad's age. He looks great, man. Look at that head of hair.
He's a widower. His
smell-
wife sadly passed away. Has 2 kids.
Are those hair plugs, Dave?
Zoom in, Randy.
That's a good head of
Do we
hair.
have that
man.
tech? Is the tech there yet?
We don't have that tech.
We don't have Zoom technology.
We need to upgrade.
Hold on, let me just get closer.
Oh,
There we go. God,
great
his
looking
eyes
dude.
are
Yeah,
captivating.
That's a handsome older fella.
God, making me want to fucking act up.
Really?
What? No, those are not hair plugs.
By the way,
That's just great genetics and
He-
potentially a supplement that sponsors this pod.
he got married in 1974. His wife sadly passed away in 2017. That's why he's single now.
Okay.
He's ready to
looking
fall
for
in love again.
He's
looking
ready for love.
in his golden era.
What
No,
era are you in?
I don't know. Shithead era. I don't know. Scumbag. I don't know. I'm just
Shithead.
trying to get to
scumbag.
tomorrow, man.
Shithead era.
I'm just trying to get to tomorrow at this
Here's
point.
the
No cast yet. I'm waiting to see
Yeah, no-
who are the foxes.
Dude, that's
that
what
are
I
coming
want to
in.
know. Like, what's the age range of the women that he gets to pursue?
I think I can speak for all of us when I say I hope he leaves there with like a 24-year-old.
They need to sprinkle in a couple 20-somethings or like
I want to
early
see that
30s
conversation.
and just see how that goes.
What's this guy doing for a living? Is he how's his 401k, Dave?
He looks like he sells like gold coins on Fox News commercials.
You got to think politics is going to play a role in the Golden Bachelor. Like, that's just what those people that age just love to talk.
Who in our group
Politics.
text? I don't want to call anybody out. Some of our group texts, may have been you, Brett, had a funny line. He looks like he would be like, yeah, I'm socially liberal, fiscally conservative.
I think that was Cat Pat.
That
who
was
said
Cat Pat.
And I don't know what like
Shouts to Cat
I
Pat.
don't know what exactly how that applies, but it is really funny, and for some reason it works.
This guy looks like he owns a minor league soccer team franchise or something.
Ooh,
He's
okay.
just
You think he's like in Dude Perfect?
Check out his LinkedIn,
Maybe,
see if we can
yeah.
pull him up.
Happy birthday to the twins, by the way. Kobe and Corey, it's their birthday today.
Which one's your favorite?
I celebrate the entire all dudes.
You sort of like them all.
All dudes rock.
The one of them went to space.
Yeah, I think it was Kobe.
Just touched. He like barely touched space though. To
Ooh,
be fair,
Dave.
You've never touched space.
you're right. I don't want to. I'm good. I'm good down here, dog.
We might have to watch. He's a restaurateur.
Space, surprisingly, not that far away.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, how far?
I want to say it's like either 30 or 60 miles away, something like that.
Something like shockingly like
How
to get to the
far
edge of space.
away is
Wasn't
space?
Blue
like
Origin? Blue Origin
here-
was flying to like 35,000 feet, like where Delta flies, and they're like, yeah, we're in space.
Space is only 62 miles away. Isn't that like not a big deal? Think about that.
It's like here's San Antonio.
Not even.
Just turn it up, and that's a long way to go up because you're going right up against
It's
gravity.
an hour. It's less than an hour in a car.
Okay, but
If
how
you
long
could
is
drive
it in a
straight.
rocket?
I don't know, like 14 seconds.
But you're not driving a car to space yet. The tech's not there.
You're right, but just think about like lengthwise. It's just so close. You could almost touch it. It's so close.
I just,
You know what I mean?
I just don't feel that close.
I mean,
to it.
when you're in a plane, you go up what 30, 35,000 feet, right?
That's a pretty good
Talking,
range.
we're talking 6 miles.
yeah, sure.
You're 1/10 of the way there already. I'm just saying, it's
So
not a
we-
big deal
Fly 10% to space every time you fly.
every time.
A tenth of the way isn't that much. It's only 10%.
But you're
of
not-
the
it's
way.
double
You're not
digit trying to go up.
That's
You're
more
just-
than I
you're
would
just-
expect, David.
You're getting to a lateral destination. You're not trying to go up, dog.
But you go okay.
I'm just
What
saying,
restaurant-
it's close as fuck.
I agree with you, Dylan. That's a good chunk of getting to space.
Yeah.
Every time you
You're
fly.
not even trying. You're just like, oh, we're just up here flying to Chicago, but we're 1/10 of the way there already.
Not really almost.
Not even trying.
Yeah, and like military plane, everything. People fly like 50,000 feet all the time.
Fuck yeah, they do.
Do they?
They doesn't know
Yeah.
anything.
All the time?
Yeah.
Hey,
Who?
Like the Chinese balloons.
Dave's not. He's not an aviation guy like we are.
Yeah, that's true.
His mind's like in a
He's
million
like a
pieces
white.
right now.
He's like a fly fishing guy. Oh, it's
Yeah.
sick, Dave.
It's
I went
just
to
like-
whitefish one time.
It's like I pull out of my house, I'm 10% of the way to work. And it's like, I'm almost there. It's crazy how close I
I'm
am.
not
to my
saying you're
office.
almost there. I'm saying it's like you go up in a plane. It's like
Only 9 more tenths of this.
you think 62 miles is like super far away.
Going vertically, it is far, yeah.
Okay.
It is
All
far.
right. Well, we're not going to agree, and that's okay.
No, we're not. I'm
That's
glad we
okay.
took that aside, though. What
Do you think-
restaurants does he order?
Do you think the ISS, International Space Station, Dave, that's 227 nautical miles above Earth? Is that wet your whistle a little bit more?
No, not that far.
Okay.
No, man.
I mean, you could drive that in just a few hours.
What restaurants does he own?
Looking
Applebee's.
for it
I appreciate you trying to do the research on the fly.
on
there,
the
Brett.
fly.
You're-
He's a
you're good host.
restaurateur, widower, and grandpa who lives on in his dream house on a lake in Indiana. Randy.
This guy's kind of
This guy sounds like Randy. If you've heard him talk, he's got Midwest Randy action. Just saying, Randy. It's a compliment to you.
This guy walks around table to table and it's like, hey, how's everything going? He's one of those restaurant owners.
Sounds like he's
very
got a pretty extensive wine list at home.
Yeah, this dude's killing it.
This is the kind of guy that has a Peloton in his downtown apartment overlooking like skyscrapers. This is who Peloton was marketing toward during the pandemic. This fucking guy. He does look like he's in good shape. I wish he was putting off more of an RFK vibe, mainly like lifting weights and jeans for some reason and being on all the HGH in the world. But this guy's, it's good.
He works out.
I'm not gonna say I tune in. Yeah, he puts off cyclist vibes. That would be his medium of exercise.
Yeah.
He looks too tall to be a runner.
Well, you'll come to find out, Dave, he's a big pickleballer.
Maybe he's a runner. He's a track star.
God, they're gonna do a pickleball date.
Oh, absolutely.
Am I the only one that doesn't play pickleball in the entire world at this point? It is everyone does it, man.
Yeah, you should do it.
Was it Shido who said that they could I'm sure a lot of people have had this take that they could take pickleball up and be professional in like 2 months. It's just kind of a funny take.
I've been they're like the pickleball videos have come across the TL, the pros. It doesn't look like they're very professional athlete wise.
Why is that?
Just saying, they're not like
specimens.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't have the off the bus gene like Sean Oatman, Dave.
Okay.
They don't look like that.
Wow, you pulled a Sean Oakman ref?
That is quite the random poll. Didn't know we were going to talk one of the most memed college football players of all time.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable, that one pick.
Yeah.
Randy, where's Hudson, Indiana?
Oh, wow. I didn't even know. I'm not going to watch.
No.
But I will be aware of it. Like if people we follow on Twitter are really into it, and if they're saying something salacious happens, maybe I'll tune in. I did that last season. I tuned in for the After the Rose or whatever. And let me tell you, I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. But I'm glad that they're trying something new.
They had my business for years, and then they lost it, and I don't think they can earn it back.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
either.
they can. Maybe they can.
Brett, next time you see Chris Harrison at Carve, can you get get his takes?
Dude, I think he's probably, is it going to be Palmer? J. Palm?
Oh, they need to do someone that's old.
Great call.
Dick Van Dyke.
Okay.
Dick Van Dyke?
Probably not Dick Van Dyke. I don't think he's alive.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Who's the millionaire guy?
Sajak?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Regis?
Regis.
Oh, Regis.
I think he's been. Wait, we've done this before.
Is he alive? Regis is dead.
Oh, he's dead.
You're old. What are you doing?
Sorry that he's dead.
You're going on a date? You think you might go to the fantasy suites?
He would crush it though if he were alive.
Yeah, when did he pass away?
Regis?
Are we sure he's dead?
I'm almost positive. Randy was very confident.
Any relation to Joe Philbin? 2020.
Oh, wow.
Well, not that long ago.
Wish I'd been around to see it. A golden bachelor.
Who wants to be? Okay.
All right. Well, who's your old guy of the week?
Is
it Arthur or Gary?
It's Gary. Because look
really?
at him, man. That's a hunky 71-year-old man.
Who's your Who's your old guy of the week?
I don't have one, Dave.
You could just say one of the two people to play along.
All right, I'll go Gary. I'm excited.
Okay.
I want to see the cast.
Okay, I'm rocking with Arthur.
I will peep the cast.
I'm rocking with Arthur.
Pat, Cat Pat used to do the Twitter threads for Bachelor casts.
Mm-hmm.
She should do an iteration where it's just all the older women that are going to be on the season.
They showed a video like
Barbara and
Diane,
Linda,
Karen,
a few Donnas.
there are a bunch.
If there's a Donna, she's a problem.
Patty.
Donna's a weapon.
Or like
you got to get past Patty. That's your go-to old lady name.
That's a good one.
Lori with an I.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, Sharks.
Ruth
is a good one.
I used to live next door to a Ruth. She was a mean old woman. Oh my gosh,
Really?
mean as hell.
So was Dave like TP in her house and shit?
No, I didn't TP
Dave
Dylan's
didn't live
neighbor's
next door to her.
home.
I did.
I don't know what Dave was
Why would
doing
I
in
have
Austin.
done that?
We
didn't even
live
know
in the same
Dylan.
city. Damn it, Brett.
I'm rocking with Arthur because he's rocking with us. But Jerry or Gary, whatever the fuck. Shout out to you. I hope you make it through the season okay. Saw a video of him like on a 4-wheeler and it made me nervous because those are like already dangerous and this guy's 71. So just be careful. Be careful. Guys, I'd like to talk about our friends at Earnin.
Ooh.
Earnin.
Hold on. New sponsor. We have a new sponsor.
Ooh, I hadn't seen that logo yet. That's a great logo. Earnin. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck, then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. Make Earnin part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about Earnin, I think about financial stability, security, gives me a lot of peace of mind. Hey, I wish I had known about this during in my 20s. There's some times where this would have been very, very helpful. Back in the day, you know, you need a little scratch, little chicken.
Absolutely, David.
Yeah.
Coming very helpful.
Download Earnin today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earnin app, type in circling back under podcast. When you sign up, it'll really help the show. Look, just help us out. Put in circling back under podcast. That's the show, if you didn't know. Subject to your available earnings, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. All right, Brett, your time to shine, cowboy.
Yeah. Well,
What's going on, man?
I think this has been since debunked. Unfortunately,
What? Hold on.
Well, not debunked. I'll put it this way.
Hold on.
It was. It might have been more of a marketing ploy by the Taos, New Mexico, like Fish and Wildlife Rangers.
So what exactly? What's been debunked? What happened?
There was a Bigfoot warning, Dave, issued.
Warning
in Taos County. Yep, Bigfoot warning.
Why the warning? Was he go around just like spilling over trash cans and shit?
Well, here was
Just out of
being a
control.
nuisance?
They were
Slashing
saying
tires on cars.
So they were saying that due to a lot of rainfall in the area, big feet, whatever the plural of Bigfoot is, are coming down to the water.
Bigfoot eye.
To fish and catch, animals of that nature. So they said steer clear of the area. Bigfoot warning's been issued.
They were down there doing the salmon shoot thing where they pick up the salmon and put them through the little cannon and fire them out
I
to
don't
the
know
other
if
side.
Bigfoot are operating salmon.
Who issued
It'd be
this
funny
warning?
if it were.
It's the Taos County Sheriff's Office, Dylan.
They don't need to do bits. Are people like not visiting Taos? Isn't Taos like really dope?
I thought so. I think it's more of a winter destination. Maybe
Oh,
some.
Yeah, maybe. But go there in summer. I wish I was there right now.
Do we have any footage?
No footy. Unfortunately,
Is it really blurry?
their Bigfoot warning was also accompanied by a merch link. So
They had those ready to go.
those
too.
are kind of sick, though.
Those are kind of sick.
Those are kind of gas.
I find it strange that they could just issue a Bigfoot warning when they neglected to even issue a Bigfoot watch.
Yeah, they went straight to
It's
the
usually
wall.
how
Well,
it goes.
I think the conditions always exist, so you're in a perpetual state of watch, David. Obviously, in Taos County,
I guess.
the warning was given due to the increased flow in the Kern River. Big feet are coming down from the high country to feed on fish and vegetation at the river's edge. So do not run from Bigfoot. Do not chase Bigfoot. Do not yell at Bigfoot. Do not feed Bigfoot. Do go about your business and do take pictures.
Are you supposed to fight back like a black bear?
If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white,
Good night.
good night.
Straight up, I'm feeding Bigfoot if I see it.
Like
If I've been in Yellowstone and I've got a big old piece of bread that I just
or
purchased,
beef jerky.
I thought you were going to say I'm feeding him a steady diet of rice.
Bread.
Yeah.
You take it from your girlfriend and you just toss it to him.
if my girlfriend just got back
It
from
was
the market,
so good. It was so good.
if my girlfriend just got back from market with a big old piece of bread.
We know it's good, but you're in fucking Yellowstone.
Oh, it
Take
was
dope
so
pics
good.
and post those. I don't
I
see
got
fucking
a
bread.
roll. I got
It's a
a
loaf
a
of
gram
bread.
coming.
You better
That
have
was
it.
fucking
If there's
dope.
any bread in that gram, I swear I'm unfollowing.
Oh, I might have to. Man, it was fucking good. Ham and
But yeah,
Gruyere
I mean, like,
croissant.
so like you run into it, and let's say it's not violent, it's not hostile towards you,
Wait, it's chill.
and you're just sitting there eating a Schlotsky sandwiches. Maybe you got a whole tray full of them, right? Maybe you're prepping for the lunch and learn.
Like,
Why
you
would
do
you
it
bring
like-
a tray full of Schlotsky sandwiches?
Well,
out
just
there?
hear me out.
You're doing like the whitewater trip, right? Like you have to pack
Yeah,
a Schlotsky's.
but instead of making the sandwiches, we just went to Schlotsky's. Anyway, he comes by and he's like looking. And he's like, ugh. That's how he sounds, probably. Or she. And just say, hey, here's a Schlotsky sandwich.
What's up, man?
Sit down and we'll learn a little
Blow his
something.
fucking little Bigfoot dick off.
What if?
It's
What
probably
if?
not a little dick.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. What if
You
he's?
gotta think it's not.
What if he's? Can I have some of your mushrooms too? And you're like, oh, dude, you gotta. That's
You're not gonna get the.
Why do you
thing
have a
hot.
drug
What are you
problem?
talking about?
no. I'm just having. I haven't
Everything's
had
drugs
it
with
one
this
time.
guy.
It's always doing drugs.
Damn.
7 a.m. in Yellowstone. He called me the other night. You called me a Friday
Yeah,
night
yeah, I
from
did.
Yellowstone, so high. I guess you were. I don't know what you were.
Yeah.
Was he eating bread?
He was like, "Man, dude, how crazy is it? Space is only like 50 miles away, man. It's fucking wild."
And Dave's like, oh, it's pretty far actually.
Seems far.
Oh,
Yeah, I said that.
Seems far.
I
It's like,
called Dave. Just reach out and touch. Reach out and touch space.
I can't believe this has been debunked, man. I really thought there's a Bigfoot like eating fish and shit over there.
Yeah, I know. It was just a marketing ploy.
No, he's eating fish and chips
Fish and chips.
with
Man,
his broskies.
Parks has become a huge fish and chips guy.
Ooh.
Freaking loves it.
Okay, from where?
My dad made it for him like a few weeks ago. Loved it, so he made it for him again. And then we went to Alamo Draft House. Guess what he ordered?
Fish and chips.
He got the fish and chips, which was pretty damn good. By
Have
the
you
way.
taken him to Long John Silver's yet?
I haven't, not yet, Dave, but it's coming.
Wait till he gets the batter at the bottom under the planks, the fish planks. Oh my god!
I got to tell you, I've never eaten there.
It will quite literally kill you, but
I've
it is
never
phenomenal.
Eaten there.
You never eaten there? You haven't
No.
lived. Let me guess. You've never had Captain D's?
D's what?
It somehow still exists, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were.
I don't know
I
Captain
really
D's.
thought you were
There's a
lining up
place
with
called
D's Nuts
Captain
Joe.
D's. There's one in Duncanville still.
Don't
Really?
know that, don't know that.
I genuinely don't know how. But whatever. Hey, who's more mid? New segment alert. Margot Robbie, or Henry Cavill? I always say Robbie.
Don't you say Robbie?
Margot Robbie or Henry Cavill.
What
I
is
don't know if
this?
you
What's
saw
the
this.
genesis of this?
Some guy on Twitter.
Someone found a picture of her like without makeup on. He's like, "Oh, look how mid Margot Robbie is." Like, hold on, dude. You
People were
you little
mad.
Jerk.
I was mad.
I haven't seen the Henry Cavill business.
Well, this is a Pete Blackburn, John. Throw it up. He found this tweet. He quote tweeted it, and he said this is like the equivalent. Someone tweeted, "Many people lie to themselves about Cavill's attractiveness. He used to be cute, had a full head of hair, youthful exuberance, fit. Now his balding hairline is tragic. Body ruined by steroids. Any traces of old attraction gone. With him being a creepy weirdo gamer." That's all very
Okay,
harsh.
Lana. I don't think so.
First of all, yeah, his hairline is going back a little bit. Still got a great thick head of hair.
That is a. If this guy is not attractive, what are the rest of us? Just
I'm fucking Sasquatch over here.
fucking A. I don't like your tone, Lana.
Body ruined by steroids. I feel like they
think he
just
just-
haven't. His body hasn't been
I
ruined.
feel like he's just in really good shape.
He just looks yoked.
He has a nutrition and a trainer, and he just gets in shape for movies
Kind of a dope thing.
and has a jawline that people would kill for.
He's also
Now-
Superman.
He's fucking Superman.
You know the hottest thing about him, I think, is the tens of millions of dollars that he has.
Okay.
He's a very well off.
Any
person.
traces of old attraction gone with him being a creepy weirdo gamer. That's not fair.
What
I'm
a
gonna-
creepy weirdo gamer. He doesn't even look like a gamer.
He does game though, Randy, doesn't he? Yeah,
He's a
Randy.
big gamer, but
Oh,
Big
really?
gamer.
doesn't take away
They're
from
calling David Gaper in the
his appeal.
in the terrain park.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I
was one
have
of
the
them.
definition of a gaper.
Hey, and as we get older, yeah, the hairline it tends to do stuff we don't want it to do. It just happens, man.
All right, so I'm going to put you all on the spot
There it is, okay.
for a potential out of context clip that could be very problematic. Who's more mid? You have to pick one.
I don't want to. These are two of the hottest people on the planet.
No one will take that clip out of context and put it on social media.
I won't answer the question. Can't do it.
Brett?
I love them both.
I'm gonna say Henry Cavill is more mid than Margot Robbie. Like just Margot Robbie is
Wow.
one of the most attractive women on the planet.
Cold
So-
Stove
so is
podcast
Henry
host says Henry Cavill's mid.
Henry Cavill is 10 out of 10.
I've agreed. If you gun to my head, you had to pick. Like I'm gonna say more. Like he's not mid, but he's more mid than Margot Robbie. That's just how I have to play that game.
Barbie and Superman. That's who we're dealing with here.
Do you,
We're
see,
gonna
do
do-
you see the "I love you so much" Austin mural has been defaced by a marketing campaign?
I did see that.
Yeah,
Who signed off on that? The city?
I don't know.
What's going
I
on?
don't
What's
know.
the-
Maybe Joe's Coffee
Can we talk about it without giving pub to this
movie?
marketing campaign?
You know, I love you so much. The mural or the words on Joe's, I think it's Joe's Coffee Shop on South Congress.
Mm-hmm.
They put like Barbie.
I love you so much, Ken. But they made the
Yeah.
like the Barbie font very
Yeah.
Barbie, and
It's
they
an
did like
activation.
hashtag Barbie movie.
Hopefully it peels off easily. I'm sure it does. It's not like spray paint.
Oh, so it wasn't like graffiti.
No, it was a.
No.
This is
it's
like
This is a play by the. Yeah, this is a marketing.
It's a
play.
marketing play. You're saying.
Marketing play. Yeah.
I will say, our friend Nick Adams did say alpha males think Margot Robbie's mid in a 2-minute 30-second video that I haven't watched. Yet.
He's flying too close to the sun.
He is.
He has been for a minute.
Yeah.
He's starting to wear on me.
It took 6 months, but you're finally like, this
Yeah.
guy. This
Too
guy's a
close
little
to the
much.
sun. He's doing a lot.
Dave, I got one more segment. Did you see this?
Brett's got some.
Yeah,
breaking news
but I
for
want to
us.
let you know something, Brett. Speaking of Margot Robbie,
Yeah.
we've decided when the Barbie movie comes out, we will be going as a company and seeing it on one of our off days.
Okay.
Thursday.
To are we doing? Is that Barbenheimer?
No, I don't really want to commit us to a 5-hour. I don't want to do
Okay.
5 hours in a theater with y'all. No
Which
offense.
I think it should be Boppenheimer because you can go bop with the boys. But personally, yeah, I'll attend. I'd rather
Thanks.
see Oppenheimer, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Going Saturday, actually.
Oh yeah. What are you doing it in IMAX or whatever that you're supposed to do? Like the screen thing. Somebody was making a TikTok about it. Like IMAX only gives you some of the resolution.
So don't do IMAX?
There's look up how you're supposed to watch Oppenheimer.
All right. No, I don't-
There's some like fucking filmy bullshit on it.
Randy, this sounds like some shit you'd know about.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
This just sounds like something that Brad would get influenced in, like getting a car wash subscription or something.
I do have a car wash subscription.
How did we get there?
influenced. I was not influenced on that. It just
Brad
makes
could get
it makes
influenced
more
to do
sense.
anything.
If I do 2 car washes a month, which is easy to do, I make money.
We're
Or
talking
save
about-
money.
I make money.
I save money.
You're basically losing money by not doing it.
Right.
Wow. Why haven't I?
How did we get to Brett's car wash subscription from Oppenheimer?
I mean, I think just go watch the film. It's like listening music on vinyl. Just put it on an iPod or something. It doesn't really matter. Go watch the movie.
Randy's got the takes today. Randy's my podcaster of the day.
Something about the 70 millimeter thing. I don't know. I'll try to find the TikTok.
Let's get to Brett's breaking news.
He's
Sure,
gonna try to find
fine.
the TikTok. Gang.
Oh man, Brett's breaking news is back. Dave.
Not a high energy start.
I'm mad at Randy calling out my car wash subscription.
People weren't supposed to know about that. You don't speak on a man's subscription
We talked
publicly.
about it last week.
It's a free vacuum too. What'd you guys say about it last week? Well, I'm
No, we didn't.
gallivanting.
that you had one.
Oh
That's
yeah,
about it.
yeah. It's $30 a month. I save $4 at car wash if I do it twice.
You won't find a cleaner car in the parking lot.
I
You just won't.
gotta go today. Fucking Randy. Just jealousy at the car wash.
Hey,
He's
man,
so
about this
jealous of your
breaking
clean
news.
vehicle.
All right, Dylan, do you want to go El Nino,
Jeez.
Ole Miss, or Powerball?
I'm surprised Ole Miss is in there.
Oh, so that sounds like you want to go.
Let's get Ole Miss out of the way.
Greg McElroy just called Ole Miss the most dangerous team in the SEC this year. Fuck yes.
That's funny.
Man, I
Just
thought
saying.
it might be Georgia, but
Yeah, it might be. Ooh, Alabama's supposed to have.
Alabama's
a
got a good team, I think.
No,
LSU.
We'll have to wait for Will.
Georgia and Alabama
LSU.
don't have quarterbacks. Carson Beck, who?
Who's Ole Miss? Who's slinging it for them?
Jackson Dart.
J Dart.
Still
J Dart.
the dart.
Throwing darts.
Yeah, J Dart.
Okay.
Is that J Bone, J Dart?
No, I don't know what that was.
You think Texas can catch Alabama slipping week 2?
Yes, I absolutely do.
Okay.
100%.
8-point spread, 7 points, something like that.
No, it'll be. I think
Ooh.
I'll say 3.5.
Okay.
Bama's, they don't know what they got.
They don't have a quarterback yet.
They're right.
Yeah, they probably didn't recruit very many good quarterbacks.
Milrow?
Dude, he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn last year.
Give him another year to develop under the system.
You know what I like
don't
this
fucking
year?
know.
Give me Joe Milton comeback season.
Okay.
We'll see. Most dangerous team is such a easy, like, they're dangerous, man.
That's like, yeah, they're going to lose 3 or 4 games, but they'll knock off Georgia, Alabama, or like one of the big dogs.
yeah, we did.
That's fine. That's a fun place to be.
Ole Miss gets Georgia and Bama on the road this year, so
Okay, that's probably not going to happen.
yeah, we'll see.
You're not beating Georgia in Georgia.
No, Dave, El Nino's back.
Let's go. When we're going to see the effects.
This winter, supposed to be big for El Nino effects.
Nice and damp.
Damp, snowy in the Rockies.
Oh.
That's kind of the deal with El Nino. More extreme weather events, though, It's on both sides of the spectrum.
Don't need that.
So we'll see.
Power grid in Austin, Dave. Not great.
No.
Not great.
Held up thus far this summer, though. I have to say.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
Lastly, Powerball's just hit $900 million. You going to stop by and get some tickets today, Dylan?
Probably not. Odds are not in my favor.
No.
Cash option of 465.1. That's the lump sum, Dave.
They say always do the lump sum, right?
Yeah, because
That's before taxes, though,
that's
right?
before taxes. Yeah, so you got to
After taxes, it's not that much money. What's
It's
it
like
like?
200
$10
million.
million?
you got to take out 25% immediately for the feds, and then that's reported as income. So you got to hold on to another 13 or whatever it is percent, 14% for next year when the tax man
It's not
comes.
even worth it, man.
Yeah.
No. If one of us wins it, can we commit to opening up the Bozeman office?
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I'll commit to that.
Dude, whitefish though, man.
You want it in the fish?
I don't know. I'll try Bozeman. I'm sure it's very beautiful.
We could probably scout out the real estate, see which one works better for us as a
Okay.
company.
Well, Brett, that was fun. You
thanks,
podcasted at a fairly high level for a guy who was just in Montana for a week eating bread.
Thanks.
We appreciate you
Really good,
stepping
Brad.
in.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Check out my work in the business development space if you'd like to. Oh, Small Biz September coming up quick.
Ooh, is it too early to
Wow.
start sending in your
No,
biz?
send me some businesses that need some shouts out. Some shouts for free on this podcast.
Very cool.
We
All
do
right.
support small businesses.
Yes, we do.
Ran into a backer. Shouts to Logan, our boy from the Dallas area, who was there. He was the boat guy, formerly.
Okay.
You ran into him in Montana.
I did. Yeah.
Did you know that was a meeting that was going to happen?
No.
Oh, what are the odds?
Yeah.
Small world.
What's up?
Sick,
Cool dude.
man.
Very cool, Logan.
Shouts to him.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow behind the Patreon wall. Check it out. You can do it for 2 weeks free. You'll probably really, really like it. Most people do. Going to do some touching base conspiracies. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.